So I recently watched Casey Neistat's newest video, and if you haven't seen it, it's essentially about him running the New York Marathon. And the whole concept of the video is like doing hard things. And I think that's literally the title of the video. And it's got me thinking about like this whole concept of doing hard things, and the way he sort of talks about it is like, you know, we have these tasks that are optional that we don't actually have to put ourselves through. But we do. But the reason we do is because the sense of relief and happiness, or whatever it is at the end of it, is so much better than the opposite. Like, I've been thinking about this a lot because it is so true. Like, the option to just not diet is a thing. Like, you don't have to diet, you don't have to try and eat healthy. You could just live a life of absolute bliss, eating chocolate and junk food and crap and takeaway every day or whatever it is. But you make the choice to not and try and eat healthy, and it's hard. I am awful at it. Like, I'm literally recording this having just had a Subway like 2 hours ago, but the overall sort of message of that is like, how much better would you feel like having these good foods? I mean, personally, I'm such an idiot when it comes to this kind of thing, because I feel so much better when I've eaten well, when I've drank a bunch of water, when I've like, I feel like I've got so much more energy, and yet I still just eat crap all the time, and because it's the easy option. This is the thing, it's the easy option to just go and eat something rather than like cooking something nice or healthy or low fat, whatever it is. But it's so easy to just go and grab crap. And I need to work on that, because just honestly, I'm so like annoyed with myself, because this summer I was so on it. Like, I was going to the gym every morning, 5 days a week. I was dieting all the time, and I was on it. And I, for the first time in my life, went under 13 stone. Now I'm probably back over it. I haven't weighed myself in a long time, but I would guess I'm probably back over it, because I chose the easy option of just stopping. And the gym is another thing. Like, I honestly was in such a good routine over summer. I'd get up, and my gym didn't open till 7:30, which was annoying. But I'd go at 7:30 opening time every day, be back for 8:30, get to work for 9, because I work from home. And now I've just joined a different gym, and the reason I joined it is because it opens up at 6, so I can go earlier. I can get the gym stuff out of the way. But I've done it at the wrong time, because now we're getting into the winter months. It gets dark really. It stays dark till probably, I would say, 8 o'clock, maybe even later, by the time it's like properly light. But trying to get up by pre-7 o'clock, I find so difficult at the minute. And I found it so hard, even just like choosing to go to the gym. Like, I'll be honest, I've been going maybe once a week these past few months, because I just lost the motivation to do it. And I just thought, why would I go to the gym when I can just sit in bed for an extra hour, and it's cozy and it's warm and it's nice? But actually the reason is because doing the hard thing benefits me long term, benefits me so much. I feel like I'm in such a better mood on the days when I go to the gym than opposed to the ones when I don't. Like, when I choose to sit in bed and I get up and I just do work, I probably, by the time it reaches like 2, 3, 4 o'clock, I hit a wall of just like, I've just been sat in my room all day, and I've not been active. Whereas at least if I'd done the gym stuff, like, at least I can say in my brain, well, you went out this morning, you did some physical activity, you got your blood pumping, you went in the sauna, you did that, and I can actually sort of like better my mind, and it is better for me. Long term, I can look in the mirror and feel better about myself because I've lost weight, or my arms look a bit bigger, or it's just something like that. So choosing the hard thing is always so much better, but as humans it's so hard to pick that. Like, I would much rather, in my mind talking now, pick the hard thing and have a better long term, but in the short term it's like, I don't know if I can be bothered for that. I think the hard things are made easier by setup, plan and prep. Personally for me, I know if before the night before I want to go to the gym, if I what I do now is I pack my bag like swim trunks, because there's a pool and a sauna that I use. So I pack that. I pack a towel, headphones, and a water bottle. And then to the side, I'll put my gym clothes. Because then all I have to do is get up, put clothes on, and go. And that is the hardest bit. Getting out the door and starting the hard thing is the hardest thing about it. Like, pushing yourself to do it. Because once I'm driving there, I'm already going to go there. I'm already at least minimum going to spend 30, 45 minutes there. Like, doing at least a little bit of physical activity. But it's just that pushing yourself to do it. And so setting myself up the night before, I wake up and go, well, the clothes are there. I've already set up in my mind that I'm going, so I'm gonna do it. Whereas if if I hadn't done that, I'd go, oh, now I've got to get up and I've got to pack my bag and get my clothes out, and then I'm just making excuses for myself, and I probably won't do it, to be honest. So it's all about the setup and the prep to do the hard thing. I think the hard thing also equates to choices as well. Like, when you're out with mates, it's hard to say no to another drink or stopping at a certain point. And that's a hard choice because the pressure of social drinking, or you've already had a few, or whatever it is. But the good choice is to stop, and then you get your next day not absolutely hungover. Whereas you make the easy choice and you keep drinking and you feel good in the moment, but long term, the next day, for me, I hate the day after drinking, because I am very proactive and I hate just sitting around doing nothing. But I'm almost forced to sit around and do nothing because I can't, because I've got a banging headache or I just feel ill. And I don't like that. I really, really don't like that. And so making the hard choice to stop, or spending money, you know, you might have a goal or want to save up for something, but you've got to make the hard choice of, you know, not buying just frivolously, like just going, oh, Black Friday sale, I'm going to buy a top, I'm going to buy whatever it is. If you make the hard choice to go, no, right, I want to save up and keep the money locked away in an account or whatever it is, make that hard choice there and then. But then later down the line, you'll have a big amount. You can buy a bigger, like, whatever you want. You might be able to put it towards a house or a tattoo or something that you actually want, instead of just spending on little bits. One thing I do badly is like lunch meals, because I work from home. I'm constantly like nipping out to go put my bins out or whatever at my house, and I have to I need to start making the hard choice to going, no, just go eat at home. It might not be as nice and tasty as a meal deal or a Subway or whatever the thing is that you're going to get, but long term, A, it's good for your diet, B, you'll save the money, because honestly, I'm probably spending quite a bit on just lunch and crap at the minute, and I need to stop that. I need to pack that in. But yeah, just choosing to work, choosing to, you know, start the side hustle. It's like side hustles and stuff like that. I mean, technically I could view YouTube as like a side hustle of mine, and it's making the hard choice to go, right, I'm going to sit down and edit. And once you start editing, it's that bridging, it's that hump. Once you're over the hump of starting, then you will just flow into the hard thing, because it's not actually that hard. But just making yourself start the thing is the hardest part, because it can feel daunting, you can feel full of anxiety, but just doing that, you know, going on your first run or setting up the website for the product that you want to sell, or just doing something like that, making the choice to start, and then later down the line, like, you know, your side hustle could turn into something really profitable, or that hard decision in the moment, while in the moment might not have been preferable, you might have wanted to spend your evening gorming out at TikTok, sitting doing nothing. Like, making that choice instead, honestly, like, in the moment you might feel great, but long term, how good would it feel if you started that thing? Like, it would feel great. It would feel absolutely brilliant. But you've got to start it. It's like I've been writing a book recently, and for the first couple of months, I was writing, you know, a couple times a week. But recently, I've just not found the time at all, and it's doing my head in, because I just keep putting it off and keep forgetting to put time aside to actually work on this project and actually write it and actually do it, because I've got this huge plan planned out, and I'm so excited to do it, and I'm so excited to share it. And I need to make the hard decision. These videos are essentially me talking to myself and like making myself think things, because I do need to, like, this isn't like me trying to push stuff on you lot. This is literally just me venting to myself, and you'll all sit and watch it. I don't know why, but like, so I need to start that, because the feeling of finishing that book, or even just getting to my first like 300 pages, that would feel immense. Or I need to make the hard decision to actually sit down and do it. So the point of this video is to just, sometimes, don't get me wrong, life is short, sometimes you need to relax and choose the easy option, but just start the thing. Do the hard choice that you know, deep down you know, like deep down you know you should be doing it, and long term you'll feel so much better for it, so much better for it.